You know what I find to be the real enigma of this game? If this old person is basically stealing everybody else's life to obtain immortality, and they're that evil, why aren't they also vain enough to, trim a few years off and look young, to have some vitality? Maybe they're just too stupid. Let me just check the map, make it easy. Wants me to go back to the boathouse. Oh yeah, I got the reservoirs. It's like, dude, can I not get some help from the townsfolk? Because now that I've broken the spell, it'd be nice to have some backup. I mean, I am a... Oh, wait. I gotta melt the resin. Okay, it should be ready. Oh, the dropper. That'd be really, really small. Whatever. Oh, good grief. But yeah, I mean, if you're a detective, why in the world would you go on a missing person's case by yourself? That does not seem like something you would do. So, I mean, sure, it would sort of complicate.
I remember now.
And I do like reusing these plastic containers for cups. They're so large and handy.
Detective! Here! Here! Take this! Inside are the answers to the remaining riddles.
Sure, Lightning, sure.
I was running, then the car crash, the man. But still, what exactly happened by these rocks?
I mean, two things do come to mind. One, I mean, yes, it would have to change up the storyline, but I think it'd be more logical and consistent for you to have a partner instead of like a mysterious stranger intervening or this random guy who also gets wrecked by lightning. And then two, why couldn't I have just come to this area new instead of, oh, I figured everything out, but then I lost all my notes and it all got screwed up and I have amnesia. That's just not great writing. But anyways, I remember I was running in fear as fast as I could from this very place. I reached the car and sped toward Maple Creek. Wow, good job. Ace work there, detective. It's like, I was gonna save her, but then I chickened out. It's like, I gotta get out of here. It's like, you're a detective. That's why you should have a firearm, just saying. But near the town limits, the storm blew my car into a tree. I began to run on foot to my room, and I ran straight into Kate's boyfriend who'd been trying to find me. He had that bag in his hand. There's only one thing I still don't remember. What made me run like a maniac from that rocky hilltop? Fear? Blood and a rope cut into pieces. Reminded me of something I can't fully recall. It's just so close. I don't know, I find amnesia to be like one of the worst matches? No. One of the worst, what's the word? Plot devices, storylines. It's just so arbitrary, convenient. Go back to the boathouse and then back to the graveyard. Alright. What can I do in the... Maybe I can re-hunt something. Yep. There's measuring tape. Energy source. That's somewhat of a very specific name, huh? Like a fuel canister? No. Oh, actually, I clicked on that, but I found the life jacket instead. That's funny. Fur cap. What? That is a fur cap. You cannot tell me that is not a fur cap. What are you talking about, game? What? There's a skeleton. Clock. Shoe. Shoe? Is the game glitching? There's a scraper. Harpoon? Oh, that's a harpoon. Energy source. Like the sun? Oh, okay, that's another. That's a boot or a galosh. That is a shoe. Okay. That is an egregious mistake. You do not do that. You do not put something that is absolutely fits the description 100%. That is a fur cap, but it's apparently not the right fur cap. Like, you do not repeat items like that. I don't know what they mean by a fur cap. So I'm just gonna click everywhere because I don't know where's the real fur cap game, huh? Why don't you tell me where it is? I mean that is ticking me off. Like, what in the world? I have never encountered that in a hidden object game before. I mean, I've seen things where I couldn't really clearly see it. You know, I had a really hard time finding it. I've had times where it's like, I don't really know what they mean, but when they say that. But I have never, like, run across an item. Why didn't that click? I was clicking on that. Come on. I pointed that out. I clicked on it. I had that cursor over it clearly. I feel vindicated. I feel really annoyed. Like, I know I'm in the right. Didn't I have a scraper earlier? I've already seen these runes on that torn sheet of paper. Okay. So am I actually doing something with that? Nope. Guess not. So I don't know. I mean, I would appreciate a second pair of eyes on this. Was I crazy? You know, was my cursor clearly over that? I mean, you can't tell when I was clicking on the mouse, but... Oh, can I finally... I still can't get that? Are you kidding me? I can't get that one stupid note. And even mentioned, oh, it's so windy. Man, nah. Ugh. Okay, where am I going? Where did it say something was? Oh, the graveyard. My mistake. Wrong direction. Oh, this? Oh, yeah, okay. To the tomb. Oh, hey.
Kate Burrows? Are you alright? I'm here to rescue you.
That old preacher did this. I don't even know what he wanted from me.
Shh. He might still be lurking around. I need to get you out of Maple Creek, but my car's broken down and the CB radio's just broken.
Can't we phone someone? And what about the others?
No one will help us now, and the phone lines are down from the storm.
Have you seen my boyfriend? He has a car.
I'll go look for him. You go hide and wait for us at the gas station, and whatever you do, don't get found.
Oh, what great advice, detective. What stalwart work do you do? Strange, the urn won't budge and its lid seems mechanical. Okay. What makes her so sure nobody will help us? I mean, I broke the spell, you know, like, assuming time is actually going around, you know, half an hour ago. Why wouldn't the townspeople be like, wait, what is going on? Yeah, we'll be happy to help. Like, it seems like you helped dispel us of something. But, I'm not gonna let the incident with that last area go just yet, because let's just give the game the benefit of the doubt that I was really screwing up, that somehow I just kept clicking on the fur cap. I'm willing to admit that I swear I clicked on it. I swear I had that dead to rights. But, you know, let's again give some generosity. I will not get over the fact that it had a shoe. It said the word shoe. There was clearly a basic tennis shoe. And again, I was actually getting to this point earlier when it said a hat, but it wanted a top hat. It didn't want the shoe. It wanted the boot or the galosh. And it should have said that. Or it shouldn't have had a second shoe. That is, I'm guessing that's what they mean by, no, they don't mean that by Mars. But, I mean, that is something, I mean, I don't want to beat a dead horse. You know, this is the only time that's happened in this game so far, but I can't think of that happening to me in other hidden object games very often. That's what they meant by Mars. I knew it was going to be a symbol. Because that's just one of the foundational rules, is that you can't have multiple objects that could possibly be it to throw you off, and it's like, that's just not something you can allow. And I will mention that one thing I always find funny about these games is you'll be looking for, I just wanted the handle, huh? You know, you'll be looking and going through multiple different items in the hidden object sections, and it's like, okay, I found this, I found this, I found this. I only wanted the one thing, though. I mean, I understand it's just a game, but I do wish they would tinker with that gameplay mechanic slightly to the point where somehow it'd make a little more sense. And I don't have a great suggestion right now, just something that I'm thinking out loud, but, or perhaps, well, this would be strange, but since they always include the magical elements anyways, or the supernatural, it would almost be kind of fitting if you were compiling different items that would then be combined into something else. So you collect, they almost always seem to be a dozen items, and so those create an amalgamation into an item that's useful. Maybe like a form of alchemy. So you collect the 12 items, do an alchemy spell, and I am thinking Full Metal Alchemist, and lo and behold, you take the components and you make a tool that you're looking for. And maybe not fully perfect, but I think that'd be a bit more engaging. But anyways, you know what else I consider to be an enigma of this game? How in the world does this small town sustain its population, considering that the pastor doesn't seem to be doing anything to draw in new people? I think that'd be part of his wickedness, but, you know, a town that barely sustains a couple dozen people, sure, that's good enough. Why wouldn't it be?